Okay, so I wasn't going to record today because I am 2 videos behind, but I figure the more content, the better. I'll just put them in separate folders and do them as separate videos. I just pulled over because I did see some junk, so I turned around. You know, I'm crazy for junk, and it was drills and chargers. Now, the drills I might not do very well with, but the chargers I will. The chargers I know I can sell. Let's see if this. All right, there we go. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get on out of here. But there was a bunch of stuff. There was an Oreck vacuum, which I didn't really have any interest in. It looked a little older. It looked a little handheld. It might have been worth money, but it just looked like junk, so I just kind of left it. I might be kicking myself in the butt later because it may have been valuable, but I just let it go. I just took the drills because I can sell the drills by themselves without the batteries. A lot of people want the batteries though. The batteries they will keep their drill because they love their drill, and they will spend $40 for one, you know, just to get the battery. But I know the chargers are valuable. The chargers can be anywhere from $20, $30, and up, depending on the model of the, you know, depending on the model, you know. So they were definitely worth picking up. So right now I'm getting ready to go to a yard sale. We're gonna see what we can find. Maybe I'll give you a sneak peek of what I found in the trash. So it's trash to cash with Flip the Thrift. Okay, so that was not too bad. Kind of like just what's left over yard sale. I mean, they had a lot of toys and women's clothing. I found a Vince. Vince is a really good brand for women. It was like a throw, like a cardigan, just like a little sweater, like a knit sweater. I probably should have looked at it a little bit more. I think I got 3 for both, and I got a Burton full zip, like a jacket, like a woman's jacket. It looked pretty small, like an extra small or a small, which isn't too bad, but bigger sizes tend to sell better in women's clothing. But for $13, I got a cowboy hat. I got a Blu-ray for $1. The other one was like 10 zombie movies or something. There's like 3 discs in it. I got that for $1. I'm thinking that's probably like $7 or $8. Just small, little, just throw in, easy to list type of items. The cowboy hat I didn't even look up because it was only $3, and I'm imagining that it's got to be 15 or more at least, plus shipping. So we're gonna move on to another sale. I'm gonna try to find another sale, and we'll see if we find anything else interesting today. All right, so we're getting ready to go online real quick. I got some lottery. We're gonna see if we can strike it rich. Hey, if I win $100, I'll go home. How's that sound? So that would be nice, because I don't really feel like working today. It's Sunday, but I need to make some money today. We got a 6 and an 8. I better turn the air on. Oh my God. It's pretty hot today, like 85. It feels a lot higher than that, so I need a 6 or an 8. Match winning number, reveal it 2 times. Symbol win 2 times, so I need a 6 or an 8. 6 or an 8. No 6. No 8. No good on that one. It's hot today, man. Really hot. It's only 12 o'clock. It's almost 12:30. So I should be able to get a decent amount done, like within maybe 4 hours or something. I'm gonna drop my quarter. 22 and a 14. Oop, there's the 14. Ooh, there's $10. There's a 22. There's another 5. There's another 10. There's another 5. There's $2. $2. $4. $2. Oh, I was hoping that 20 was one of them. So I needed a 22 and a 14. So I got 10, 20, 30, 32, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So I just won $40. $40 on that one. So that's good. Awesome. Awesome, $40. I was hoping that that other 40 would have been one, but that's a 20. I need a 22 and a 14 and a 2 times. Well, you can't win them all, right? Which I did not win them all. I still got 2 more to scratch, so we'll see. Sometimes you win back to back. It happens. That one's a loser. That one's a winner. So that's $40. That's a good deal right there. 11, 5. Okay, so we got... I need an 11 or a 5. And I'm going right in and cashing it in. I'm not putting the money back in towards, because I only spent $8. 11 and a 5, that one's a loser. That one's up here. All right, come on, big money, big money. If I win another $40, I'm going home. 17 and a 7. I need a 17 or a 7. Those are good numbers, actually. A lot of lucky 7s in them. There's a 7, 10 more dollars. So I won half of what I said what I wanted to win. There's another $10. So I won $50. I might just go home. Let me get some work in, see what I can do within a couple hours. But that's $50 right there. All gravy, baby. I just hit this. This was an estate sale. I probably missed a lot of good things, but I did get a whole box of Hardy. I think it's Hardy Ames or something like that books. They were free, so I didn't pay anything for them, which is that's a good thing. They're not worth a whole lot, but I got a whole box filled for $25 and a vintage dollhouse. This is sealed, so I don't know if it's worth more than some of the ones selling. I paid $10 for it. He wouldn't take 5, so I said, he said he really would like 10, so I gave him 10, which is not a big deal. Probably gonna make about $30 or $40, maybe more, depending on, because the condition of mine is in really good condition. I'm not sure how many are listed online. I think it was Colombian dollhouse. So we'll see how well that goes, and we will have a haul video, and now I gotta get to work. Whew, okay, free stuff. I know that Baker's is a good brand for women's shoes, and I just got like 10 pairs. Like, maybe I'm exaggerating, maybe like 6 or 7 pairs, but they were all Baker's. Baker's, I know, is a really good brand, and they're not super expensive, but they're not really cheap either. So there was like 6 or 7 pairs of high heels, and I just grabbed the ones that I knew were more popular, that would sell faster, because women's shoes are really hard to sell. So I grabbed them. There was a ton of stuff. There's a couple books, a couple like little model kits that were new, and they were trying to sell them for $3, and they just threw everything away. They got sick of it. There was a lot of books, but I know that the books were probably already picked over. If they're in the trash, then they're not worth anything. I did get one book that looked interesting that I'll look up later. But I'm on my way to this yard sale, estate sale, and I only have so much room in my trunk, and I have to take people around today. So whatever I get is going to be limited. So I'm going to have to keep it small and keep it simple and keep it profitable. Okay, so I did a couple orders on Uber, and I did stop at a yard sale before I started Uber, and I won that $50, but then they wanted $60 for this, for the PS3, and it's actually one where I've never seen. I don't know if it's gonna work. It has Grand Theft Auto 5 in it, actually, which is worth about $15. But it's got the controller, it's got all the cords. Money keeps falling out everywhere. I have so much change under my seat, I think it all just keeps falling out. But in there I got a hat. I got a vintage wool and suede leather hat, like a ball cap. That was like $25 plus shipping online, sold. And then I got a pair of Fila skeleton something like that. They're the feet slippers, water shoes, whatever you want to call them. But they're like $25, $30 online used. They sell really good used. Like they're $40 new and they still sell between $30 and $35 used. So they're in pretty good shape. Not like new, but I should get about $25 for them. But this, I got the controller for it. I mean, just the controller's got to be worth $35. I talked them down to $35. So it went from 60 to, and then I said 30, and then he said 40, and then he said, well, how about 35? I said, I'll do 35. So I don't know much about that model. I'm gonna have to look it up, but hopefully that model is worth a little bit more. I'm probably gonna look it up now. Okay, so we are back. This is the model number CECH 421C. It slides over, it does stay. I'm wondering if that goes over, but this actually has a sliding piece in the front. This is called the Super Slim. Does it stay? It does stay, kind of. No, I don't think it's staying like it's supposed to. But it's actually called the Super Slim, and it's actually worth a good bit. I'm guessing one sold for $160, $140, and that's just for the console with a controller. So that's exactly what I have. I have the console controller, so I paid $35 for it. So I'm definitely gonna probably quadruple my money. I'm gonna try to get closer to $150. I may be even able to just flip this right online, right on Facebook for like $100. You know, like 100 with a controller and a couple games. It already has a game in it, has that Grand Theft Auto. So I'm gonna find a place to go to the bathroom, because in this Goodwill, by the way, this was the Goodwill bins that I was just in. They don't have bathrooms available. So what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna go over to BJ's or somewhere else where I can use the bathroom. And then I'm gonna get back on Uber. Okay, so we are back at the crib. I'm gonna get into the whole video. First, I got 2 videos that I'm behind in that I have to work on. Not that makes any sense to you right now. It's kind of irrelevant. But I did find a surround sound, a Harman Kardon, I think it's called. Really good, about $40, $40, $50 sale online. My son needed a surround sound. I did hook it up. It does work. I just had to make sure that it was playing through the right sound card. And I got it set up. It's good to go. And we're going to do some grilled cheese. And I'm going to get to work. And after this, you should see the haul video, which will be later. Okay, so the first thing that I picked up was this PS3. This is called the Super Slim. It actually has the top that slides over. I don't want to touch it, but as soon as you push this button right here, as soon as you push that button, it slides over and the game goes in top. So there's no disc tray that comes out or anything like that, which is actually really cool, because a lot of times the disc tray always goes in them anyway. So that is the PS Slim, the PS3, PlayStation 3 Slim. And that was a really good find today. It was $35, and I expect to get about $150 for that. Okay, we're in the dungeon. I got everything laid, well, not everything. I got some of it laid out here. A lot of it was free. Most of the stuff that's on this table, actually, a lot of it is, like just about, yeah, most of it is all free. I'm going to show you now. This I still have to go, I'm pointing at, and the camera's not the right way. This stuff right here, I have to lay out so that way we can take a look at that. And here's all the other stuff. Okay, so this I pulled over on the way out to go out. These were in the trash. I pulled these out of the trash. So there's 2 chargers, 2 drills. One drill goes to one charger. So what I can probably do is just sell the drill with the charger. So I got to clean them up. As you can see, they're really dirty and dusty. They probably were laying around and just threw them away. But people will buy them if they do have the batteries, or if they really like those drills. If it's like one of their favorite drills, they will buy the battery. So I'm thinking maybe I can get like maybe $25 to $30 a piece for the drill and the charger. Realistically, I mean, I'd be happy with $25, $30. And these books were all free. These are the ones that are left over from the Hardy Boys series. They were all sitting over there. I know these sell. I see them selling in lots for like $40, $50. And that's just for like 20 books. So I think altogether I have, there's one missing. So there's 26, 27. So then we'll go skip that and we'll go 28, 29, 30, 31. So there was 33 books. They were all free. These two I'm going to sell separately because these are doubles. And then we got the Fire Dwellers. We got a couple books here. The Peaceful Kingdom. I just picked that out randomly because it sounded like maybe it might be a good book. Sometimes when you look inside, every now and then you'll get one that's autographed. So, I mean, it does happen. So don't think that you will never find a book that's not autographed. This is 1971. It's actually a pretty old book. It doesn't have the one page that shows you. So it's kind of hard to tell if this is a first printing, if this is first edition. Usually there'll be a 1 in the series of numbers, and that's usually how you can tell if it's a first edition. There's Aeronautics, Road to Paradise, Electricity, Autobody, and that one I picked out because that one had a really curious name. The Dangerous Book for Boys, blah, blah, blah. It looks just like some type of Boy Scout book or whatever. I paid $3 for this. It is made by Boot Hill, something like that. A name I never heard of. So I only paid $3 for it. Usually the cowboy hats, a lot of them don't sell for a lot of money, depending on which ones they are. There's certain brands like Henschel, and there's all different types of brands, but some of them sell for way more. But this I got at the bins today, so I got this at the bins. I did look this brand up, this Broner. This is actually leather and I think it's leather and wool. But this exact hat sold for $25. I think I spent $3 total at the bins. Which the only reason why I spent that is because I got shoes. So I did get these. Anytime you see these finger feet, like the ones like these ones are called skeleton or something, Fila Skeletos. So these actually sell really well. They still got the rubber band on them from the bins. But I didn't really see anything. I wasn't in the mood for digging. It just wasn't for me today. It wasn't my cup of tea. So I bounced out. But I didn't leave empty-handed. I got those two items, and I'm probably looking out of that $350, probably like $50. Because these are going to sell for $25, and that's going to sell for $25. I may get a little bit more for these, but probably not. They're not in perfect condition. They're not in really bad condition, but they're not perfect. I did bend them, make sure they're not cracked. Those are good. They're not dry rotted. So the rest of this was free. All these were free. I'm expecting to get $50 at least for this set. And that is medium mail, so it may ship for like $15 if I ship all of them. But like I said, some of them are doubles and they're going to go separate. So I'm probably going to throw in the higher end of the series. These are like aqua blue something, whatever set. That's a keyword. And this was from the yard sale where I got the cowboy hat. I think she charged me $5 for the Garmin. Probably like $25 for the Garmin. It's complete. It has everything with it. So it has the holder and everything. So that's a good thing. So that should be easy to sell. This was part of the yard sale. Captain's quarters. I just thought it was really cool for somebody to hang over top in their man cave. It's handmade, made out of rope. It's just really cool. It's like carved in wood, and it has the little, you just hang it up. I just thought it was really dope, and someone would definitely want that in their man cave. This was free. I just grabbed that. It's just a Wii wheel. That was part of the yard sale. That's a Bluetooth. I got to check that out and make sure it works. It is, what does it say? Jabra. I've never heard of that. I'm going to plug it in and test it and make sure that it works. So we'll put it over there and I'll test that out, plug it in, and probably like $15 or $20 for that. These were free, so I did not look these up. I don't know what they're worth. They're called Doodle Racers. I got 2 of them, so they were free. I'm going to look them up. Like I said, I don't know what they're worth. Probably like $10, $15. And I did pick, there was only one Bluetooth or Blu-ray, so I grabbed the only one Blu-ray, which was only $1. And this is the double, the digital copy and the Blu-ray, which makes it worth, whoops, let me fix it. It's coming out of the thing. Let me fix it. Okay, so it has the digital copy and the Blu-ray, which makes it worth significantly more. So this may be worth $15 because it has both copies. So not bad for $1. The only film that I was really interested in was this one. It has 12 zombie movies on it. So it has It has multiple discs in here. They're all on top of each other, and they're all in perfect shape. I always look at the discs. I never buy any type of disc, game, DVD, Blu-ray, whatever. Doesn't matter what it is. If it's scratched, I will not buy it, because you're not guaranteed that it's going to work. Okay, so all these shoes were free. There was about 2 or 3 pairs. There was one single shoe that I grabbed by accident that were no good. There was Timberlands and just a couple other pair of Baker's shoes that were just completely garbage. I don't know why I grabbed them. I only grabbed them because of the name. I should have been grabbing quality and not been really worried about names. But there was a lot of shoes there, and I just kind of wanted to go through them and get done. So I did get this pair of Baker's. I thought they were really cool. They have a really nice design, really dope leaf design. They're not perfect, but I'm guessing I can probably get about 15 bucks for them. Some BCBGs. They have a really cool like leather, like a it's not tapestry. What's that called? Like a tooled leather look. Those are pretty dope. These are kind of like the same, almost like a tooled leather. These are, I've never heard of that brand, but they felt really like a really good quality. Darion, is that what that says? Darion has the apostrophe. So they were definitely dope. They got the gold zippers in the front. Each pair of these, I'm hoping that I get at least 15 bucks. Then we have the Merrells, the Mary Janes. Those are pretty nice. I did the bend test on them. They're in good shape. They're not perfect. They're not ripped. They're actually in decent shape. I'm not sure what they're worth. Probably like 20 bucks. But keep in mind, all these were free. I'm definitely open to offers when I get offers for these. These are junk. I'm tossing them. I don't know why they're sitting here. These are, yeah, I think these are in bad shape. I don't know if I want to keep these. I don't know, but something's like leaking everywhere. Looks like plastic. Oh, you know what? It looks like rocks from like a fish tank or something. It must have been inside that box. Always clean. This is my area where I do, where I ship my items, so I always wipe that down. I always have baby wipes and stuff. This was there. This is like, this is just like rope. I guess like some type of string or whatever you want to call it, like hiking boot type of string. So I figured I would grab it as a whole bag of it. I will definitely probably use this for something, guaranteed, because I always find reasons for things, and I always find a reason to use it. So I think I'm going to toss these. These are in really bad shape. They can go in the container. They will go to the Goodwill or one of the bins. They're done. I'm not even messing with them. They look terrible. Okay, these are Carlos by Carlos Santana. These are pretty dope too. They're actually in pretty good shape, so I'm going to hold on to them. They're actually really pretty. They'll probably go for about $15 or $20 for them too. Okay, these also, I thought they had a really nice design. They're also, yeah, they're pretty dope. Those are pretty neat. I figured they are missing a stone right there, but it's not really too big of a... Actually, I think that's supposed to be like that. Is that... maybe, maybe not. It's all good. But I've never heard of that brand. I don't know. J. Qual, maybe. Is that what that is? We'll have to look that up and see what it is. There may even be a high-end brand in here with that one and that one. Here's another pair of Baker's. I'm not seeing the quality with Baker's. I'm seeing some of them are priced really high, but I just don't see the quality. I don't see it. I don't feel it. Like, I don't know. It is what it is. I think these are called platforms. These are like, they're not wet. They're like platform stiletto. I think that's what that's called. The ball, I guess that's the ball of your foot. I think that's I think that's a platform. Yeah, that's a platform. But these are Baker's also. They're in a little bit better condition than the other ones that I had to toss, so not too bad. So not bad for free. You know, I'm definitely going to make 50 bucks at least, you know, after fees and everything. So not bad. And all I got to do is list them. Shoes are pretty easy. I would like to get like a glass shoe, so to speak, so that I can do types of shoes like this with like the ankle. I believe this is called slingback. That's called a slingback. This is sort of the same thing. I don't know if this is called a slingback too. Excuse me. But getting all worked up. Okay, yeah, looking at women's shoes. Whoa. Okay, women's clothing and stuff like that is not really my forte. As you can see, I have probably a lot more men's clothing than anything. I'm actually trying to get away from clothing, but because clothing is just a lot of work, and I'm getting older now. I'm in my mid 40s. It's like I just don't have as much energy as I used to. I mean, 3 years ago when I started, I had so much energy. I still have that energy, but it dies out really quick. Like like halfway through the day, I'm like, it's like 2 o'clock, and I'm just tired. So I don't know. Okay, my daughter said thank you. I put some food away for her. All right. I got a little pop-up. It went bloop, bloop, boop. Okay, so this was part of the bundle. The two big items that I did grab at that yard sale with the filler box this was a bigger item and that was a bigger item. I wanted to do more research on that. I didn't have time. This is just like a lunch tray, but it's like a solid metal lunch tray. And I'm just guessing that maybe that has some type of value. If you look there, you can see that it says R. Grover. So I don't know. I don't even know what that is. I mean, it has a really old, like a Art Deco or, whatever you want to call it. It has that really old, what's that called? It just has an older type of theme design on it. So I figured that maybe that's probably worth a few bucks. So with that being said, everything here, most of this stuff was free. All of that was free. That was free. The Dream Catcher was free. I didn't look that up yet. I don't know what that's worth. I don't know what those are worth. All the Hardy Boy books were free. I already know what they're worth. They're worth a few bucks. Not enough for me to retire, but it's all gravy, baby. We got the Garmin. We got the Foots. We got the Filas. So we did pretty good. Not too bad. I got the free drills. I'm definitely going to check these books out and see what we got going on with that. And I'm going to take all of this off of here and load all of that on, and we're going to finish the video. Okay, so here is the rest of the stuff. It was in that box right here. I probably could have filled it with more things. The concern that I had was I didn't have a lot of room in my trunk, so I filled that whole entire box. There's a couple things that I forgot that were actually sitting out at the last, for the last bunch of stuff. So this I paid $10 for that. I wish I could have got it a little bit cheaper. A couple of them sold. It will sell for probably about $70. So I paid $10 for it. My concern is that it's heavy. It could probably just ship in that box, but I don't know. I may just make that a local deal. I might actually just get $50 for it. So I'd be happy with $10 from $50. So in this way I don't have to ship it. There's no headache. It might actually be easier for me to do that. And it is sealed. It has the original seals all over it. So this was never opened, as you can see. Original seal, all the way through. I'm wondering what that noise is inside. I hope it's not anything broken. So yeah, hopefully that's not broken on the inside. Maybe I should actually break the seal and open it up and make sure that it's not broken, because I would hate to have to sell that to somebody and it be broken. But like, what do you think? Like, you think that's just all the pieces? Because there's probably a lot of pieces of wood in there. Maybe I will open it. It's not going to hurt it if I open it. If everything's in there and they're sealed in bags, then I should be fine. Actually, I think it would be better if I open it. I'm not sure. Oh man, I'm so stuck right there. All right, we'll think about that later. My head's starting to hurt. Okay, so these items were free. We got a Febreze cartridge. This is a filter. I'm not sure what that's worth. I know they're not worth a whole lot, because I always scan them when I'm in the stores, and they're just not worth picking up. Because they always want $2, $3 for them. Even at $1, I don't think they're worth even picking up. Because they don't sell for that much. So being that it was free, I didn't pay anything for it. All I have to do is just put it in a box and just, just ship it out. So, I can't get it to, I'll mess with it later. This, I'm not really sure what this is. I think it has something to do with your skis, maybe, your shoes, or I'm not really sure what it is. It says Allsop boot in. So yeah, maybe you hang this up and put your boots in it. Does it go down or? Yeah, I'm not really sure what that is. I have to figure out what that is. I think it has something to do with boots, with ski boots or something. This is a Space Cube. It's sealed. I'm not sure. It's just, you know, I guess it's just like a little puzzle. It may be vintage. This could be worth $20. You know, who knows? This is just a Cat 10. I think this was free. I think I actually picked it up. Isn't it? It's 2002, so it's not old. All right, so the last time I had these clocks, I picked 3 of them up and they sold immediately. Like, they sell really, really fast. I don't know if people collect them or if they actually use them. I need 2 hands. I gotta open it up. Okay, so there it is. I'm gonna have to test it, make sure it works. That's a West clock. Usually, most of the ones that I find are West clocks. So it's WEST-CLOX. Okay, so I'm not really sure why I picked this up. I know it's probably vintage. That's probably why I picked it up. I think this is just for paint cans. This is for opening paint cans, or maybe something else. And then there was a little ashtray. Usually when you see this blue and this white together, porcelain or whatever, is usually a good sign. I did not see any markings on it, so I'm not really sure. I'll probably have to do a little bit more research on that. I did pick these up because these are old. These are from '97, and Christmas is on its way. These are CVS Pharmacy. I guess they're little charms or whatever they are. So that was part of the thing. I thought this was a brown paper bag cookie mold, but it's not. It's actually a Heartstone. I'm not really sure. That's probably vintage. It's made in the USA. It may be missing because usually they have a ribbon. I know the brown paper bag ones do have the ribbon. Only some of these are worth money. A lot of them are not worth picking up. If somebody wants between $2 and $5 for them, they're not worth picking up because there's no profit. There's just no margin to make any profit. But this one is really cool. Like I said, I paid $25 for everything that I got today. So whatever I sell all these items for, there will definitely be profit and it will be worth it. So this I thought was just really cool. It's just like one of those things that you hang on the wall. It's not necessarily Native American. It's just bald eagle. So I don't think I have to worry about like really getting a strike or worrying about my listing something that's Native American or Indian, American Indian or what have you. Since the world is changing so much right now that, you know, you just have to just go with it. But there is no markings for this. I'm really not sure what, where, when, how, or who, but I just thought it was really cool. And I'll probably have to do a little bit more research to see what, you know, what it is. This also I seen at first, and then I was like, okay. I was looking at things, and then he was like, well, it's fill a bag for $25. And I forgot that that's what I had read when I first found the listing, because I found the listing on Craigslist. Not Craigslist, but Yard Sale Finder, the app. So, but yeah, at first I was like, I was going to pass on that because I didn't know what he wanted for it. I didn't really want to ask, but this is pretty cool. I guess it's just like a doll. It's just a doll kit. Let's see. Yeah, he looks pretty mad. Wah. Okay. Yeah, he don't look very happy now, does he? Where's the rest of that? I think there's more to this. I think there's more to that. I think because all I see is a head and arms. So I think there's more to that. And I think I did see some of it, and I should have probably grabbed it. I'm not sure about that, but I think there was more to that. But normally I do pick these up. Sometimes they're valuable, and sometimes they're not. The last one that I had, I don't think it was as many. This one actually has way more books to it. Like maybe like 3 more books than the average ones that I find. The ones I usually find are usually like 5. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this is like 8. So this one may be worth a little bit more. Sometimes they can be worth up to $50. It just depends on which ones they are. I don't know if they have to be more current, vintage. I'm not really sure. But books, you just need to scan them. I mean, just either use the app for Amazon Seller, or use eBay. There's probably other apps. This, I think, is brass. I'm not really sure, but It has the hardware on the back. It's pretty cool. It's just a little welcome type of thing. Not really sure what that design is. Actually, they look like snakes. They look almost like snakes. Not really sure what that is. I'm going to have to do a little bit more research on that. I just thought it was cool to pick up, so I grabbed it. This was a bunch of birthday plates. They are, let's see, little things. 1982 Mother's Day plate crafted for Avon. So these are Avon 1982. They're really old. So we have 82. We have 83. I was just going to sell them together. 81. Or maybe I should sell them separate since they're different years. Since they're all Mother's Day, they're going to be different years. So I think that I need to sell them. Maybe it would work better if it was their, oh, probably couldn't be a birthday, huh? I don't really know how I'm going to sell these because it's just that type of thing. For that year, it was Mother's Day. Maybe somebody had one and it broke, or, I don't know. They may be a little bit harder. I really didn't think that one through. They may be a little harder to sell. The CDs, I tried to pick the best ones. So we have this one. I've never heard of him, but this one is new. This one's brand new sealed. This one is the Rosie O'Donnell Christmas. Christmas is coming up, so that is decent. And we have the Frank Sinatra Duets too. That was brand new sealed. Then we have a lot of Barbra Streisand. I think there's Barbra Streisand. There's Carpenters. I've sold that that vinyl record before, that Carpenters album. Okay, so we have the rest. I think is Barbra Streisand and Bette Midler. So there's Barbra Streisand. There's Bette Midler. There's Aretha Franklin. This was actually the greatest hits. It's not new. Actually, I didn't even check to see what the condition of these was. That probably would have been a good idea. But a lot of them are new. So at least I know the ones that are new. These are all by Barbra Streisand. Those are new. There's another one, Barbra Streisand. I'm going to sell these in a lot. I'm going to sell them all together because there's so many of them. It wouldn't make sense for me to sell them separately. I won't make any money. But there's tons of them. We're looking at least $30 or $40 for all the Barbra Streisand ones. So that's not bad because right here I'm looking at, we have the double one. Then we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we have 8. That's it. So all of them are all Barbra Streisand. I'm going to sell them all together. I'll probably get a decent amount for them. I don't think I'm going to get less than $25 for that. I really don't see it. Maybe at least $30. So not bad. That's already paying for what I spent today. What I spent on everything. So what else do we got left? Okay, so this was a spigot, I believe, like a sink. A spout, spigot, whatever you want to call it. So I think that this is the whole piece complete. That's the piece that goes under the sink. Then you have the drain piece that goes under the sink. This goes on the top. So this may just be complete. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to do a little bit more research on that. I may have to sell them all separate pieces as like replacement parts. But other than there should be a little bit of value there. That's why I grabbed them, because they were brand new. If they would have been used sinks, like whenever I see used things like that, like filters or anything like that, I don't pick them up. They have to be new. I thought this was cool. It's a little cross-stitching collection. It's like a couple books, just a bunch of books together. It's probably vintage, so I did grab that. These are vintage night lights from Weiss. So there's 2 of them right there. I could probably sell those 2 in a lot and maybe get like maybe 10 or 15 bucks, maybe a little bit more. These, I wasn't sure what the deal was with them, and then I dug a little bit deeper and I looked on the bottom, and there you have it. Where's it at? 1995. They are Brass Bell. Is that what it says? Brass Bell Company. Made in China in 1996. So these are really cool. They're just the little tea lights. They look like little lamps. So those are really dope. So I figured for the set, they may be worth a little bit more than what I'm thinking of. So obviously I'm going to have to look them up. I can't just guess at what they would sell for. I can, but you know, they may go for more. So maybe like 20 bucks for the set. So here's a Christmas mug. I think it has like a teddy bear in it. I don't know if this is Avon. It has a teddy bear and it also has a snowman on the other side. So that was a no-brainer. That is probably new. Let me see if I can get the lid off of it. It's hard to do this when you only have one hand. Okay, so here's the lid. It's got this stuff all coming out of it. I'm trying to put it back in. So there you go. So there's the lid. It says, home is where memories live. It's made in China. It probably says it on the cup, wherever it's from. But this, I don't remember what this was. I remember, what is it? Vienna Woods, fine china. So this is a china piece. I wasn't really sure, but the name was kind of ringing a bell. The same thing with this set. This almost looks like a bathroom set. I'm not really sure what all of this is. I don't know if it's complete or whatever it is, but I remember seeing this name. Let me see if I can get a good... What does it say? It says something house. I can't remember. Let me see if we can get a good look at it. Come on. There it is. Princess House, exclusive. So, I've heard of that name. I don't know if it's expensive or what the deal is with that, but the name just kind of struck me. I was kind of like, not really in a hurry, but I just kind of wanted to get in and get out. So I just grabbed them. All those pieces were all together and they're all Princess House. So then we have the china and this. I'm not really sure what the value is there. I'll have to look that up. Then there was a couple cameras. I'm sure there was a lot of good things at this place that I probably missed a lot of it, but I've never heard of this camera. I'm not really sure what that's worth. This is a Kodak. It's a Kodak Hawkeye Pocket Instamatic camera. These are just like regular film cameras. They kind of, some of them just like click back and forth. Like, it just depends. I think this was, yeah, this is Lefton. Lefton's a good brand you want to look for. You want to make sure that is the right piece though. I thought that was really cool. It's just kind of like a gift box. I guess you could just put whatever in it, you know. It's obviously not big enough for candy or anything like that, but, you know, whatever. I forget what this was. I'm going to actually take it out of the box, and we're going to check it out. And you're going to be, like, going in circles because, yeah. All right, so this is, what is that? It says 1981. What is that? All right, let me see. It looks like a fish or something. What the heck is it? There it is. Oh, that's right. It's a dove. I'm sorry. It says it on the box. Okay, so this is your turtle dove. Is that your turtle dove? Is that what they're called? All right, so it's actually in this little felt bag so it doesn't get broken. And we'll go ahead and put it back in the box. And you're just like flying all over the place. Sorry, guys. It's really hard to do this with just one hand. I need to be. If I was an octopus, I'd be all right. Yeah, I think it said it on it already. This is Avon 81 Christmas ceramic dove. Okay, blah blah blah. The only reason I grabbed this is because this was appeared to be new to me. This is thank you, blah 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 blah. This is a heart pin on a card. I don't know what the deal is with this. I have to look up, do a little bit more research on that as well. These, I think these are called trivets. I have one upstairs. It says, don't criticize the coffee. My grandma had the same one. You may be old and weak yourself someday, blah, blah, blah. She had that one in her house, and I seen it, and I got it because it just reminds me of her. Shades of Autumn, Pumpkin Tile, Avon, 1984. This is definitely vintage. That's basically what I was looking for, what I was going at. And some of this stuff is Christmas, some of it's Halloween, autumn. So I was definitely looking at seasonal items too, because they're definitely going to sell. Like this will sell for Halloween, that's going to sell for Christmas. Like all these items that are seasonal will definitely sell for those times. I wasn't sure about that, but I thought it was really, really cool. I wonder if it's Singer. I don't know what it is. I know it's, I know it makes music. Ooh. Okay, hold on. I don't want to break it. Oh, don't tell me I broke it. No. Okay, so we're going to have to look at that. And, oh, there it is. Right on the side. Duh. Please tell me I didn't break it. There it goes. And this thing moves. What is that, Mozart? Is it Bach or Mozart? I think it's Mozart. I'm not sure what the name of the song is, but that is really, really cool. That's really dope. It's plastic, and it's obviously missing the box or whatever, but that's probably something you had to order. It's probably from the 80s, but that's really cool. I knew it was a music box, because when I picked it up and touched it, it made noise, but I just grabbed it really fast. Being the condition that it's in very good condition, so I just grabbed it. It's like brand new. Like, it doesn't have like there's not a chip or a mark or dirt, nothing on it. It's just really, it's probably one of those pieces that just sat somewhere and it just sat there. Okay, so what we have left? We have a couple more items left. Let's get through it. Nothing to it but to do it. This doesn't say anything on the bottom, but this is Yellowstone Park. I just thought it was a really cool plate. It has a lot of gold accent to it, like gold, border, whatever. So I grabbed that. Not sure what the value is on that. This I thought was really dope, so I grabbed it. I believe is that a Chihuahua? That's a Chihuahua. I thought it was a deer. Are you serious? And this is actually the year I was born, 1976. I thought this was a deer. It's a Chihuahua. I wonder what that's worth. That's pretty old. That's 44 years old. That's as old as me. So, I'm not sure what the value is on that. Good boy. Hi, boy. Goochie, goochie, goo. All right, so this I know is definitely old. I think it's from the 70s. It says it on the back. Let's see, can we get a good 1970, right? Yeah. So this is from 1970. It says, "Dirty old men need love too." And look at that face. That face only a mother could love. Okay. That's definitely worth a few bucks. It looks, I don't know if it's just really dirty or that's the color, but I guess we'll have to figure it out. I'll try to clean it, maybe Goo Gone, maybe just some soap and water, I don't know. But it does have felt on the bottom, and the felt is just like disgusting. I'm wondering if you could, I don't even know what I'm going to do with that. Maybe I'll keep it. This I thought was really cool. I did see it earlier, and I wasn't sure what the value on something like this would even be. It kind of has like birds in the background, or what is that? Is that a stork? It looks like a stork, but it's just like an Asian design. It has like the little Asian gazebo, whatever you want to call that thing, and I'm not sure. It's made out of glass and wood, but it just says made in China. What does that say? What is that? I definitely can't read that. Okay, so not really sure what that's worth. I'm going to have to check it out, but I did grab it because it did look like it may be worth a few bucks. And everybody can always use a new mixer. This is a Black & Decker. I'm going to test it out, make sure that it works. Actually, let's just test it right now, and then we are going to wrap this video up. All right, so, whoa. Okay, so, let's see. We got, and then we got, all right, should just be able just to, okay, ready, set. There it is. Voila. So it works. Probably like $15 or $20 on that, depending on the model and the age. There you have it. We definitely have a substantial amount of profit sitting here. Say goodbye to Mr. Aichiwawa. And thanks for watching. If you like this content, please hit the thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you will get notified when I post new content. Thanks for watching. Again, I can't thank you all enough. Peace out.